Hello everyone. Welcome back to AM Soul Stories today. We're diving into one of life's biggest crossroads when starting your own business. It's a dream many people have. But the question is, when is the right time to leave your job and follow your passion? In this story, we'll walk alongside a man who faced that very choice. And through his journey, you'll learn not only the right steps to prepare, but also how emotional diligence and patience can shape real success. So stay with us till the very end for an inspiring story that blends life lessons and English learning together. In a peaceful suburb outside Austin, Texas, lived a 34-year-old man named Ethan Carter. He was a husband, a father of two, and a man carrying two worlds on his shoulders. By day, Ethan worked as a customer service manager at a big retail company. By night, he ran a coffee cart near the local library, roasting beans, brewing dreams. He was driven, disciplined, but tired. Every morning started at 5 a.m. Every night ended past midnight. He wanted freedom. He wanted to build something of his own. But one question haunted him. What if I quit and fail? His paycheck kept the lights on. His cart kept his hope alive. And in between them stood fear. One weekend, Ethan decided to visit his Uncle Ray, who lived on a quiet ranch in the Texas Hill Country. Uncle Ray was the kind of man who spoke little, but every word carried weight. Years ago, he had left a comfortable corporate job to start a small organic farm, and now it flourished. After lunch, they walked along the fence line. The sun was warm. The wind was calm. And finally, Ethan spoke. "Uncle Ray," he said softly, "I'm thinking about quitting my job to run my coffee business full-time, but I'm scared." Uncle Ray smiled gently. "Ethan," he said, "I've been in your boots. Before you make your move, there are 7 things you must think about. First, start small." "Too many people try to build big without learning the basics," Ray said. "It's like flying a plane without knowing how to land. If you can sell 10 cups, aim for 50. If 50 works, aim for 100. Growth is safer when it's steady." Ethan nodded slowly, and he understood. Second, let your side income double your needs. When your business brings in twice what your family spends, Ray continued, you'll have a cushion to handle the ups and downs. That makes sense. Ethan had never thought in numbers, only in dreams. Third, build an emergency fund. At least 6 months of living expenses a year if you can. That fund will buy you peace of mind when things get tough. Ethan signed. He'd have to save more before taking the leap. Fourth, learn to manage, not just create. "It's not enough to make good coffee," Ray said with a smile. "You need to understand marketing, inventory, schedules, and the boring stuff that keeps you alive." Ethan chuckled, but he knew it was true. Fifth, build your resolve. "This path will test you," Ray warned. "Some days will be empty, and you'll question everything. But if your heart stays steady, you'll make it through." Ethan felt his chest tighten. He remembered all those lonely nights brewing coffee in silence. Yet he also remembered his kids' laughter when they helped him serve customers. That memory alone reminded him why he started. Sixth, wait for stability. "If your side business has been stable for 6 months or more," Ray said, "that's a sign it can stand on its own." Ethan quickly jotted that down. And seventh, understand your risks. Know your competition, your profit margins, your busiest hours. Preparation turns fear into focus. The sky began to glow orange over the hills. Ethan looked out at the horizon, calm and thoughtful. He finally said, "Uncle Ray, I won't rush anymore. I'll plan each step with care, not out of fear, but out of wisdom." Ray smiled, patting him on the shoulder. "That's the right kind of courage, son." That night, driving home, Ethan felt something new. His dream hadn't changed, but now it had direction. Through Ethan's story, we learn that success isn't about rushing ahead. It's about being ready when the moment comes. Before you leap, make sure your foundation is strong, your finances, your mindset, and your heart. Because dreams don't need to be desperate, they need to be diligent. Vocabulary highlights: diligence, steady effort, and care toward a goal. Example: Ethan's diligence helped him build his dream step by step. Cushion a financial safety net. Example: a savings cushion gave Ethan the courage to grow. Resolve strong inner determination. Example: her resolve never wavered through hard times. Thank you for watching AM Soul Stories. If Ethan's story inspired you, please like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. And remember, dream big, but plan even bigger. See you in the next story.